mic quality, the road noise, and the secret hack that makes these standard AirPods 4 sound exactly like the pros. Is Apple lying to us about the price? Let's find out. Hi everyone, today we will be unboxing AirPods 4 without ANC, the base model. I have it here in the box. It's a small box as you can see. And let's start unboxing. So it only comes with the AirPods. There's no cable or any charge or anything like that. It's very lightweight, I can tell, and it's very small, to be honest. Of course, they don't have any wireless charging, so it's just plain from the back, sorry. And
so if you're really worried about how your voice would sound to other persons on call, if you would be able to take meetings, or if you're in a busy environment, crowded, or even you're walking on the sidewalk on a main road like I am right now, so how would the other person hear you? So I'm pretty sure that that you can hear me very clearly. It's a video, but I've turned on the voice isolation feature, which I will show you how to do that. So you don't need to spend 100 or 120 pounds extra. I don't know, it's like maybe 80 pounds extra on the other model with ANC, if this is your concern. Yes, the only thing that the only downside of these AirPods is that there's a lot of background noise. I can hear it. So my speakers, my AirPods do not mitigate the background noise. So the active noise cancellation does not work that way. So I can still hear the cars, a lot of noise. However, so if I'm on a call with somebody, I have to, of course, raise the volume to maximum. So to avoid background noise, it's jiggling up with the person who I'm talking with, what they're trying to say. That is only the downside. But to be honest, if you use them at a cafe, if you work at, for example, you go to a cafe and you work there, then that makes a lot of sense. I mean, you don't need to have ANC. That is fine. But if you're in crowded places all the time and the background noise that is coming to you is what makes you a bit worried, is of concern, then obviously that makes sense. Then you might want to buy the option with ANC. I have the AirPods Pro as well, the in-ear ones. Yes, they do mitigate they block the outside noise much better, but they're not as comfortable as these are. So, I mean, these ones are really comfortable. I don't feel, after a while, you forget that you're wearing something because they don't go in ear like that, and they're so fine. The sound the sound itself is really nice. It's bassy. You want to hear your music. It's really amazing. I was impressed the first time I played music in this. I was like, wow, it's bassy sound. So, I usually wear Sony XM6 headset. Like, they're really good for bassing and everything. But this was literally giving me the same vibes, and I was amazed that these small AirPods are so powerful. So it's a great upgrade. And the sound, other than that, the bassy sound, other than that, the sound is powerful. It's the volume's really nice. It's high, and I've never faced any such problem with that. Having said that, I am doing a live demo right now. That's traffic and everything, so this will help you decide. And obviously, if you want to buy these ones, the AirPods, simple AirPods without ANC, the latest ones, the link is in the description. You can use that link to buy it and drop your reviews as well. So this is something just like a live call, so it makes sense to you how you can hear me out, right? Perfect. I might just do one, I'll just do a little bit of voice without the voice isolation, the sound, so that you get to know in reality there's a lot of background noise right now. So right now, I've just turned it to the standard mode, and I'm sure that you guys can hear the background noise. So this is without noise isolation. That is a feature, a software feature that obviously works with your AirPods. So yes, there might be background noise right now. So you have to make sure that you turn on the voice isolation, which is pretty simple from the control center. I can show you. Anyway, so this is how it sounds without that. But they're still the same AirPods. I'm using the same AirPods. And as you can hear, now I can hear a lot of background noise as well. Obviously, it's pretty much the same for me, but for the other person on the other end who's listening to me, the sound might be different. So to conclude, what you are getting at a price of $120, 120 pounds, it's basically basically a great deal. So you're getting everything. I mean, all the features are there. It's just not. There's just what it lacks is the ANC, and to be honest, I've never felt like I need that. So you might not need it either. And apart from that, the sound, the quality, how they feel like. Obviously, there's water resistance as well, so you can wear it during workouts. It's sweat-proof, etc. It's actually really nice, and you don't have to be really worried about getting lost or anything, because you haven't spent like £300 on these, and it makes sense. And it has got all the right features for you. So they're very powerful, very nice. Sound-wise, they're really good. Mic-wise, their microphones are powerful, amazing. The other people on the other end can hear you, just like even if you're outside on the road, and you've turned on voice isolation, they would literally think that you're sitting at your office or something in a very quiet place. And yes, it has all the features. The battery timing is amazing. I've tested it. The battery I've never felt like I need to put them back in the case in single use. So I've used it more than 2 hours, 2.5 hours in a single go, and they have worked. So they didn't die. So I didn't need to put them back in the case. Anyway, so the charging is fine. For its price, yes, you don't get the wireless charging, but that's not a big concern to me, to be honest. I have the AirPods Pro with wireless charging, and wireless charging is anyway a little bit slower, so I don't mind putting the AirPods case on a wired charger once in, let's say, a week or less than that. No, I don't mind that. So to be honest, it depends on you what you want, but these are very nice, powerful AirPods, and I have pretty much covered everything, especially regarding the sound, because this was my concern before buying it, and I couldn't find anything online that kind of covered this from this perspective. I hope it makes sense. Please like and subscribe and share it, and hopefully we'll share a lot of other videos as well of other tech products. if you guys, from a different perspective, from people's what people think, and a lot of things that are not there on the internet in detail regarding the questions that we have sometimes in mind. You could obviously write it down, and I can make a lot of other videos as well. Take care.
How do you pair these AirPods with a new device? How does it go into pairing mode? Because it does not have any button like the previous models. Well, the answer is very simple. So I really like what Apple did here. It's simplistic, there's no button, but since the technology, everything is moving towards touch technology, so it's really nice. What you have to do is you have to open the lid, and after opening the lid, just tap twice on the case, and it goes into pairing mode, and it should show, you can see the white light is blinking, which means that it's in pairing mode, and you can see the device has detected it. So you can just simply connect the AirPods on a new device. How is that amazing?